And that is where babies come from. Oh, hey, you guys, I didn't see you there. I was just teaching these guys about themselves. Do you get it? It is vitally important to me that you get it. So think about it. It's a bird and a bee. I feel the best jokes are the ones that need explanation. Anyway, what's up? Hello, and welcome to the Daily Alison. It's Tuesday, but it's really Monday, because I can't lie. I can't lie about the day, because if I lie about the day, then who knows what else I'm lying about. Also, perhaps you can hear some rain in the background, and that is not a sound effect. That is real rain. And you want to know how I feel about the rain? Not very good. I'm tired of rain. I think when I was a kid, there was a very short while that I liked the rain. Specifically, I liked being indoors and listening to it. It might surprise you to know I was not a real outdoorsy child. Not the most athletic person. I think I was actually afraid of bars and things that you climb on. It was extremely popular, despite all that. That's a lie. And yeah, so I liked rain, and now I don't. For more of this kind of compelling chatter, please watch this every day. Anyway, what else do I need to tell you before we call up our guest? And I do have my eye on the time, because I was supposed to call her 2 minutes ago. I just hope that she is not booking another stand-up gig or something. I hope she's waiting. Let's see. Discuss the rain. I haven't talked about my hair today, but I don't have much to say about my hair. I must not be feeling well. And, oh yeah, I'm still winded a tiny bit from the last video I did where I blew up a bunch of inflatable devices so that I could go snorkeling in my apartment. And I feel like I shouldn't really still be winded. Hence, I'm slightly concerned about my alveoli. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. I am not a doctor. I'm just someone with lungs that apparently don't have incredible capacity. Oh yeah, and I have one more thing to bitch about. This is not just where I bitch. Sometimes I talk about wonderful things like puppies, but I don't spend much time on MySpace anymore. However, I have signed on a little bit recently, and I'll be signed on, and then I'll walk away from my computer, and then I'll hear this like chiming noise, and it's like, you have a new IM from someone I don't know. So apparently now there's this new IM feature on MySpace, and I feel like Tom should warn you before signing on to MySpace logs you into an IM thing where all of a sudden people who don't know you are going to be IMing you. Not that I don't love IMs from strangers, but I don't love IMs from strangers. And not that the whole world isn't my friend, except for strangers. Strangers are just friends that you haven't alienated yet. You know what I mean? Okay, let's call up our guest. My guest. Our guest. We can share. Amy. It's Amy Schumer. You know Amy Schumer. She's on Red Eye. She was on Last Comic Standing. She's a comedian. Daughter of Chuck Schumer. Grew up on Long Island. Lives in Brooklyn. I just Wikipedia'd her, so I fed out that last bit of information right there. She's apparently played Molly in the musical Annie. And she played Gretel in Sound of Music. I had a turtle named Gretel. I cannot speak right now. It's the rain. It's gone to my head. Okay. Hopefully I'll pull myself together in the next second.
Oh, perfect. I just texted you.
Oh, I didn't get it yet. Did it say anything like, you're available?
Yeah, it said, like, let's do it.
Oh, good. Okay. Hello, Amy Schumer.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, and I'm inside, but I'm hearing all the crazy rain outside. Are you in New York?
Yeah.
Are you getting wet?
The rain. No, I'm in my apartment. Can you hear the rain here?
No, I can't. I can only hear it here. I only have ears for rain right outside my apartment.
You have, like, proximity issues with your rain hearing.
Yes, exactly. I just have hatred issues with the rain. So I was just telling my viewers that I just Wikipedia'd you and found out, if it's true, that you played Molly in Annie and Gretel in Sound of Music.
That's right.
You have a rich musical history past.
Yeah. I mean, it's not something that I like to bring up myself, but you know, because I don't want to sound like I'm showing off, but it's true.
Right. Well, hey, if you can flaunt it, you know.
I do.
So you were at Bonnaroo, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, are we like doing it right now?
Oh yeah, sorry, we are.
Oh, okay. Oh, Bonnaroo was awesome. It was too awesome. It was like, I kept like thinking I felt like a Make-A-Wish kid,
Mhm.
you know, because I felt like all my dreams were coming true, and I was just like, I hope I'm not gonna die because of it. But it was unbelievable.
Hey you guys, I'm interrupting the interview to explain something. Perhaps you noticed that sour look that went across my face? It was like this. Or something like that. Because she said she felt like a Make-A-Wish kid, and then I thought to myself, you mean you felt crippled? And then I didn't say it though, because I was like, that's way too offensive. And then she made a really funny joke. She said that all her dreams came true, and that she just hopes that doesn't mean she's going to die now. But I didn't even laugh, because I was thinking about whether I should have made my offensive joke. I suck! And now I'm going to have bad luck from opening the umbrella indoors. Let's go back to the interview. Here we go.
Well, the shows were really fun. They were packed. I got to perform and hang out with my comedy idols.
Such as?
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Who are the idols?
Janine Garofalo, Margaret Cho, Robert Schmeigel, who I was on his show. Like, he was performing as, you know, he was doing Triumph, and he hosts shows. And I found out, like, he had to, like, kind of approve of everybody.
Oh, that's even better. That's
cool. So I was like, oh, that's so cool. And Arch Barker was there, Todd Barry, Jimmy Fallon was there. Yeah, it was crazy.
What's the scene like? Because I only have been reading about it on Twitter, and my sense is that it was just kind of dirty and hippie-ish, but awesome as well.
As someone who's like, I'm not, like, I don't like camping and that kind of stuff. Like, I was staying in a DoubleTree, you know? But it rained bad one day. I was there from Wednesday to Sunday. I got back yesterday, and it rained one day, and it gave me an excuse to wear these, like, rain boots that I think I look pretty sweet in. I was psyched, and it really wasn't an issue, and I was sort of, like, carted around, and we were, you know, everybody performed in a tent, like, the performers and the audience, so it was just, like, kind of getting from tent to tent would have been the issue, but it was muddy, but, you know, if you have boots on, then it doesn't matter.
Right. Well, that sounds fun.
And it was, you know what it was? Oh, there were a lot of hippies, and, like, it was really interesting, because it was, like, all these different cultures that wouldn't normally be mixing together, just because of the nature of all the different bands. So it was, like, there was a total meathead population, you know, which can be some Springsteen fans, or, you know, just some of the other bands.
Right.
But then there was, like, bikers and just straight up hippies and just people there who just, like live in Tennessee and, like, want to look at other people.
Kind of like a wet, muddy utopia.
That's exactly what it was.
So what else are you involved in these days? I know I see on Facebook that, like, you're on 30 Rock, right?
Oh, yeah. I got to be on an episode of 30 Rock, the second to last episode of the season, and I did that show Cupid. But right now, sort of like what's ahead of me is I'm touring around a lot with Jim Norton, opening up for him a lot this summer, and you know, also touring myself, and yeah, just trying to not gain weight from drinking.
Yeah, I would imagine on tour that's hard. I was in a band briefly, and we toured a tiny bit, and what I realized from touring is that the things that make it tolerable are actually things that will kill you.
Yeah, like the fun things to look forward to are inevitably the worst things for you. Like Bonnaroo, it was like, you know, ridiculous. Like I remember everything, but it's slightly foggy. But that's what was so weird about it. It's like, you know, everyone's high on something, and you're sitting there talking to, like, you know, but there's also, like, industry there, so you're like, oh
right.
My God, these people didn't catch me in something, and now I'm like.
Well, they were probably altered as well.
I hope so.
One can hope. Well, listen, we are totally out of time, and it seems like the rain has stopped. Sorry that my attention has been half focused on the rain. I just apparently really hate rain.
Yeah, well, no worries.
But thank you so much.
You got it.
And so if people want to find you, should they find you on MySpace, or is it amyschumer.com? Do you have that, or where should people go?
You can find me on my dates on amyschumer.com or like, MySpace or Facebook.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Allison.
Bye. Amy, I'm sorry. You deserved a better interview from someone else. Okay, bye you guys.